The problem with lead source and attribution is that people just look at the last touch and they go, cool, it's Google. Google was what caused this to happen. Google plays a really important role in capturing high intent and bottom of funnel engagement like that, but it is just one piece of like generally a much broader set of attribution. So actually, I think the most effective means of attribution have a required field on their form. It's just text that you have to fill out that says, how'd you hear about us?
Yeah.
And even if somebody came from a Google search, instead of it just saying like, oh, this was Google, like Google did have a role, but maybe they said, oh yeah, like I found you on Alexander's podcast. And you're like, oh, okay. Even though that might never have showed up in my metrics, my digital metrics, this was actually from this piece of content that we did. The attribution question is very deep rabbit hole, very fascinating, but I think you can assume that you should have a presence in a successful go-to-market. You should have a presence at the very beginning of the conversation. Like somebody is just hanging out on the internet, reading about stuff, they should find you. And then they should find you as they get more and more serious or closer to considering and then ultimately buying your product. So it's not just one channel that's going to be the thing. It's going to be a whole collection of activities, if that makes sense.